I'm Scott Hansen. I'm a professor at Southern Utah University, and this module of SolidWorks will include instruction on how to create the parts shown at the left. We will use the revolve command for this. So we'll left click on the little white piece of paper, left click on Part, left click on OK, left click on Sketch, left click on the sketch icon, and we'll left click on the front plane, then we'll right click, left click on Display Grid. We'll left click on the line, and we're going to create a L shape with a V notched out of it. So we'll left click. We don't need to be quite that big because this part is actually kind of small. So we'll left click. Make sure you lock these lines together, the two vertical lines, so that when we start dimensioning the pulley, the groove, the geometry will stay relatively intact. And we'll left click, right click, select. I'm going to use the extend command because I can't have another line drawn here when one single line is what's really needed. So we'll drop the arrow down underneath trim entities and we'll left click on extend entities. Move our cursor towards the end of the line that we want to extend. Left click once, then we right click select, and we'll dimension this using the Smart Dimension tool. We'll left click. This is supposed to be a 1, and the vertical is supposed to be 0.75. And we'll left click on the green check mark, and we'll move our line back, and somehow we've got a line here, so we'll have to do some repair work. This is supposed to be up, and that's supposed to be down, and I'm inadvertently deleted a line that we still need. So I'm going to left click on line command, put this line back in, and we'll dimension all of this very shortly. Okay, so we have a 1 for the overall, we have a 0.75 for the height. We left click on the green check mark, left click on Smart Dimension, and we'll enter 0.75. Then we'll enter 0.050 for that distance, 0.050 for the corresponding distance. The overall thickness of the pulley itself is 0.275. Then we'll zoom in here, and we'll left click on each one of the groove, the parts that make up the groove, and we'll enter 20. And we'll hit enter, and left click on the green check mark, and we should have a sketch similar to what is shown at the left. Now we need to create a revolve line, and this can be done with using a regular line. We'll left click, right click, left click on select, we'll left click on Smart Dimension, 0.25, left click on the green check mark, we'll right click, left click on exit sketch, and we'll wheel it out a little bit. Left click on the Features tab, left click on Revolve Boss Base, and the left click on inside the axis line and left click on the axis. Then we'll move down to the Selected Contours box, we'll left click in there and then left click inside the profile, and we've got a nice preview. Check the check out of thin feature so that it doesn't shell it. We want a solid. And we'll left click on the green check mark. We'll scroll out and left click out in the workspace and push the mouse wheel down and see that we've created a part very similar to what is shown using the revolve command. And that concludes this module on how to create a simple part using the revolve command in SolidWorks.